Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Hutch Nast. Now, a couple days ago, I actually asked my followers what cryptocurrency I was sleeping on, and the most votes that I got was for Terareum, ticker symbol TERA. It seemed to get the biggest response. So I dug into it a little bit and I wanted to share my findings with you guys on the subject. Now, Terrarium seemed like the biggest project that was asked for, and it is a centralized exchange that is currently being built. And really, what they're using to get holders in, what they're using that money for, is to build out their exchange as a whole. So this is where they're actually starting. We're almost at ground zero. Super new concept. So it'll be interesting to see how this develops in the coming months. Terra Exchange.io and app, TerraPool.app, and Terra Chain. Terareum is a centralized cryptocurrency exchange. Now, YouTuber Ryan Patrick was previously the vice president of marketing at the project. Now, it's my understanding that he's no longer holding the place of vice president of marketing on the project. However, this is a guy with over 324,000 YouTube subscribers. So I'd imagine that did wonders for getting the word out on this project as a whole. And I really did like his review of it, though it was sponsored. I don't know how it works if it's your job. At any rate, I liked what he had to say about it. I'll actually link in the description his full review. It's about a 20-minute video, a little bit longer. Now, Terareum is currently building a centralized exchange, and then here's what the team had to say about it on the website. Terareum team believes in a simple ideology: more holders contribute to higher growth. And I say stuff like that all the time. Whoever markets it the best wins. So, I mean, that's hitting the nail on the head for me on that one. Our marketing team will be working on this specific task throughout phase 1, 2, and 3 by reaching out to all major exchanges. So really what they're trying to do is just see how many places they can get listed and kind of get the word out on it. And I said the same thing about Saitama. Like, what I want them to do next is just get more and more listings. Like, that's what I think they need to do. They didn't ask me, just my opinion on it. But they went on to say, our goal is to reach 100,000 holders by the end of Q3 2022. And this branding technique will help us establish a solid foundation in the crypto industry, which I'm right on board with. The more people know about the project, the more holders that you'd have, the higher that the price would be. And that's good for all the holders. And that's good for whatever you're trying to accomplish with the project as a whole, like the end result. Now, phase 1 for Terra is actually complete already. It's a Terareum launch, Terareum.com launch, official Twitter account, team doxing. I think it's good that they did that and went ahead and let people know who's on the team up front and honest. I always like it when projects do that. Terareum LLC registered, so this is a actual company. They're not just a fly-by-night. They're not in somebody's garage. I think that's very good too. They put out a white paper, contract deployment, so it's out. You could actually get it. Twitter Space in January 2022. ICO pre-sale round. So before the coin actually launched, they did a pre-sale. The token actual launch, and that's on Uniswap. You can get this on Uniswap. And CoinGecko listing. And I like 100% off. I'm all for what they did with phase 1. Phase 2, get on CoinMarketCap. I mean, are you even a project if you're not on there? Certec.io audit. That's super important. We learned a lot through Saitama's SataMask going through the audit and what those processes look like and how timely that can be. So it's awful nice The CerTic has already put their stamp of approval on Terra. They want to reach 1,000 holders. It doesn't appear that they've reached it yet. Now, if like the graph on their website is dead accurate, it looks like they're 2/3 of the way there. So what, 6,666 holders right now. So super small project at the moment. Terrareum IO launch is just a little bit under halfway complete. There's 1,000 plus organic followers on their Twitter/Telegram, and then they just started advertising in global crypto platforms. The other things that they haven't really started working on yet, however, is part of phase 2 would be listing on top 50 CEX, TerraPool.app launch, Terra app launch, and 500 holders. So I'm 100% on board with how they're trying to build this out. Really, it would be ease of use. It appears that they want to actually be able to take like credit card information and then get like just fiat currency into crypto, which there's not a lot of places that do that. There's not a lot of places that do that well. Now, I mean, Coinbase fees are garbage. Not a big fan. Coinbase does it very well. Very well. You can get into cryptocurrencies with fiat money. Super smooth and super easy. I'm not like super Coinbase guy, but that's something that I think that they do very well. And for that, they're one of the biggest cryptocurrency exchanges. And like that's just what it is. If you do it well and market it right and people find ease of use and you solve a problem, you can win. Like you could be the winner. Now, phase 3 for Terra would be over 100,000 holders, top 5 exchange listing, which, I mean, you could say that about any project. That would just launch it into superstardom. They're looking to integrate Google Pay and Apple Pay and a Terra NFT exchange, Terra Chain, which is like their own blockchain. They're looking to have that done by Q2 of next year, so a little bit better than a year out at this point. And Global Terra Expo. And then phase 4 would be like exploring metaverse. So really like they just don't even, their phase 4 is like, oh, what's the future? We don't know. And you know what? I think that's good. They're keeping it simple. They're not getting ahead of themselves on it. And they're trying to build this out the right way to have holders and liquidity to end up being able to reach what they're trying to do in the really not so distant future. It seems like, I don't know, what was it, Q3? They want 100,000 holders. Like that's what, 6 months away, 7 months away. You know, that's not. It's actually that would be the end of Q3. So it's so it'd be 6 months, right? Yeah, help me out with that. Either way, I think what they're doing with this project's pretty cool so far. I'm interested to see how it develops. Super new, so it's really, who knows. I guess we'll see what kind of press that they can get on them and really pizzazz they can get in the media, if any, and then kind of go from there. But interested in this project. I really do appreciate you guys pointing it out to me. Let me know what you think in the comments below of the Terareum cryptocurrency. I'd like to know what you think. And actually, if you like this video, if you could throw me a thumbs up, that'd be awesome. Hope you guys have a good one. I'll talk to you soon.